Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Abby and this is Mary Shuttle, where we talk about immigration, study abroad, and everything travel. Okay, so if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I put up a new video. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to Mary Shuttle. My name is Abby, if you're seeing my face for the very first time. And today I have another guest, as I always do have. And today we are so graced with the presence of Sophia from Harsha and Sophia, all the way from Scotland. She's going to be joining us and giving us details. They also have a YouTube channel. They have a healthcare route, and we're going to be getting more into those details. So let's just hook up and enjoy this video. So Sophia, we are welcome to Mary Shuttle. So glad to have you here.
No, thank you so much for reaching out to me and doing this collaboration with me. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you. Hi guys, thank you for watching and thank you for joining. So hopefully today I can give you some great insight from whatever Abby asked me. So whatever she's going to throw at me, let's see what I can offer you guys.
Okay. Well, how many years have you been in the health and care industry?
Well, I was born in England. So I went into it when I was 16. So I'm 38 now. So is that 26 years, maybe? I think 26 years UK experience. So I just fell into it as a volunteer. Basically back then, I wanted to get paid to play as a youth worker. So I wanted to get paid to play football and stuff like that. And I just fell into it because it was something I loved doing. Care wasn't as big back then when I started, but over time, the last 20 years, it's become bigger and it's even more bigger now because the UK is an aging country. It needs more help and support, and they're always finding different disabilities out here for us to look after, and there's so much processes. So it's becoming a bigger thing in the UK now, and that's why whenever I try to get out of care, I'm always coming back into it because it's just something about it that I can't get out. So I might as well just stay in it. And try to help people with exposure into the UK industry, really.
Oh, okay. So now you've been in the healthcare up to the point where you guys have come up with a health care agency, a recruitment agency. So being a recruitment agency, what's your advice for applicants? Your advice for applicants coming from the amber list countries?
You know what it is? I don't know much about this amber list and red list. It don't matter because by the time your application goes through, I don't look at that. We're not looking at the fact that you're a red list. We just put your application on hold if you can't come at a certain time. So this amber list stuff don't bother us. The amber list doesn't apply to us. I've never seen anybody refused for that at all. So I wouldn't even worry about it myself. That's my personal opinion from how we're dealing with it here. No one ever asks us if we're from amber list, can we come? No, we have students come all the time here. They're not saying, no, they're still coming here. So if you've been approved a job and you get your ticket, you can come, there's nothing into it. Then what they might do is they might just look at, have you been vaccinated? And you got all your jabs to the UK standards. You might have to, do your quarantine thing, but honestly, it's not as big a deal. Like I'm carrying on life as normal. I even don't wear my face mask most of the time because I forget now. It's just like it's normal life here, so it's not as bad as people are making out, I think.
Oh, okay. Because have you recruited from these countries that they put under the amber list?
No, we don't. Like at this moment, how our recruitment works is Smiles Healthcare doesn't recruit for our company. We don't need a certificate sponsor for Smiles Healthcare recruitment because it's our clients. Our clients are the ones that we would either tell them to get a certificate sponsorship because we're working with them saying, you know what, we've got loads of staff, come and help us, or they already got the certificate sponsorship So currently at the moment, we've been approved a lot of companies like NHS and big providers, and they already got certificate of sponsorship. So if they say to us, Harsha Sophia, we need some staff, we would give a certificate of sponsorship, we can recruit them jobs out. But currently at this moment, they haven't asked us for it. One, because we're still new in Scotland, and two, there's not a need for it because we get so many emails from every inside the UK that are students, dependents that are applying for these jobs. So we are looking at the jobs that are more, we're helping our one, because for us it's not been an issue to recruit internally, but for overseas, if they're telling us to recruit for overseas, we won't look at any like red list, amber list, anything like that. We look at the job spec, as long as they're meeting the criteria, and if the client's happy and they're happy, we're just the middle people. If they're happy with recruiting them, they will just recruit them, and that's it. So it won't be an issue.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's like one of the soothing relief I have heard so far from all this red list and amber list. This is one soothing relief.
I've not done no videos on it because I don't see the point of it myself, because it's not an issue for us. Like, we're not going to say, oh, if you've got all the skills to apply for any job, not just with us, like any job out there, they're not going to say, oh, you're on an amber list, we can't take you on. I've never seen that. And it's not your fault, you're from a country like that. Like, there's other countries out there that are not doing too great at the moment. There's like fuel economy stuff. There's a lot of stuff happening at the moment. You've got wars happening, you've got COVID still happening, you've got gas prices going up in certain countries. We're not saying, oh, you can't come because of this reason. If you're meeting the criteria and a client is happy to give you guys a sponsorship, you can come.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So my next question is what are the red flags when applying internationally?
That one, first of all, you need to make sure that if someone's contacting you on WhatsApp and offered you a job straight away, and you don't even know nothing about the job or interviewed for it, that's a scam straight away. I've seen so many people fall for that. And they say stuff like, I beg you, please come with our agency, God would be happy to have you with our agency. They say some random stuff and they will beg you for the job. That is a red alert, as in they are fake. Nobody would force you to take a job off them. They won't do that. They won't send you WhatsApp. Like, we don't send WhatsApp messages. That's the first red flag. The second one is, if you haven't applied for a job and you've been offered a job, that's a scam because you haven't even applied for it. I've had so many people say to us, we've been offered this job. I go, which company? They go, we don't know. I go, have you applied for them? They go, no. I go, well, how have you been offered a job for a company you haven't applied for? Another one is, do you know there's a lot of people showing like on Facebook and stuff, I'm just giving this person a visa, here's their passport. We won't show that. That's data protection breach. We are not allowed to show anything for our candidates and clients. Like, we've got staff in the UK. I won't just bring them here and say, look at their passport, I've just got them a job. We don't do that. It's not a UK rule, and you're breaking GDPR, which is a very big like compliance and regulation, like a data protection regulation in the UK. We can't do that. So that's a red flag. So if anybody's showing you that they're getting passports and bringing people here, that's a red flag, because we won't do that as a company, or any company in the UK won't do that to you. Always check the company on something called Company House in the UK. Type into Google, make sure it's the official site, which is gov.uk. If it ends with gov.uk, that is an official government site. If you go on there, you will type in something, so you can type in Smartest Healthcare Recruitment, it will come up. It will show you the directors of it, how long they've been trading for, and how things are before you apply for the job. Now, somebody might turn around and say they work for Smartest Healthcare Recruitment and give you their details, but they don't actually work for us. So someone might use it as a clickbait just to bring you, saying, oh, I'm Samara's recruitment agency. I've got a job for you. If you're ever worried about anything happening like that from any company, go onto the official website for that company, like the NHS, Samara's Healthcare, Care UK, whoever. Send the manager an email, a HR manager, directly from the site, not from the people, to say, I've been approached by Jenny from Samara's Healthcare Recruitment. She's giving this job. Is it true? And we will tell you that's fake. And we will tell you if there's genuine people out there doing it or not, because some people might use other people's company details as a back thing. So these are the things that you have to look out for. Like, anybody asking for any money, jobs are free in the UK. I would never ask a penny from you guys for any job. So when we recruit, we won't ask you to pay for a job because it's free and it's against the law. The client will pay us. If we got you a job, it's their job to pay us because we found you. You would not pay us. The only thing you will pay for if you're in the UK is your police check, but that's between you and the government. And you might pay for some training. That's just to help you, but you won't actually pay for a job at all. And it'd only be something like less than £100, for that. But you would know if you're paying for a fake thing because you can check it all out. That if training wise, they need to be CPD accredited. You can check on a CPD website. And for police checks, you can go to the official government website because they will give you a link to apply for it. They're the only things, but don't pay for any jobs. £9,000 for a job, or I don't know what your currency is in your country. No. Just say to them, see, no, I don't want that job. Because even if they manage to give you a certificate of sponsorship, the Home Office can still decline you if it's a fake job. And that means that you've wasted money and you're still paying for an application, which you won't get refunded because it's your own fault.
Yeah.
So, yes, do not pay for a job. I know people want to get out of the country, but do it the right way. Because honestly, that £9,000 in the UK will go far because the cost of living from the 1st of April has shot up by 54% with gas and electric, and it's going to shoot up again in October. So trust me, life in the UK after that is hard. Unless you're a millionaire in Nigeria or anything, you're fine, but I would not pay for a job. It's just not worth it because what if they sack you after 2 weeks? There's so many ways to find out a legit company. You just have to be right. Like if they found you, more than likely it's wrong.
Oh, okay. So it's actually better for you to find them as the applicants.
Yeah, because I don't go out. We do candidate. We do look for candidates for unique jobs, but I will look through LinkedIn because with LinkedIn you have to have a professional account. So LinkedIn you can do it. I won't look on Facebook for people thinking, oh, apply for this. Even if I do, I would tell them to go through the official website, come through the official website and apply properly so they can see it all and they will get the links properly. Even NHS, if you're applying for NHS, you'll go through the official sites. Don't just apply. It always tell you to apply on company sites. But it is best for you to try and find jobs. Some people might source you out. It's just you have to be very smart with it. And if you got that feeling it's too good to be true, more than likely it is. So just be careful.
All right. Wow. Thank you so much, Sophia. Now, another huge question is international students currently that are in the UK as international students. What's your advice? Because many of them may think like, I think this healthcare route would be a good route to go onto a tier 2 visa. So what's your advice on that?
I honestly, personally myself, I've not changed my mind since this route's come out. I wouldn't change it for a temporary job. The healthcare visa or healthcare route, shall I say, is like 6145. It's only for up to 12 months. After that, if they don't need you, because the crisis in the UK has been sorted, then what are you going to do then? Because you've lost your study permit because you changed. You lost your PSW as well. So that's 3 years that you just spent like thousands of pounds on trying to get here into an area that you want to work in for a temporary job. I wouldn't do it because we've had so many of our staff say it to us as well. We're looking into it and I said, be careful, unless if they give you a job and they can guarantee it being longer and you've got it in writing, I wouldn't go for it. Senior care workers you can go for because that's a longer route. Care manager ones you can go for, longer route. Nurses definitely longer route. Allied health professionals longer route, but this care work is only up to 12 months. So your visa could be either up to 3 years or 5 years. They're not going to give you a 5-year one because it's only on up to 12-month route. The visa might be in line with that, so they might give you a couple of months after it, but they're not going to give you 3 years to just sit here for a 12-month thing. I haven't seen anybody get that yet. But in April, they said that they're going to check it out to see if they're going to make it permanent. Okay. I covered a video, I think in my last one, where I mentioned you as well, that it's just not no point just moving over and risking like your life in the fact that a lot of them are coming through as jobs in demand. You know, the students, they're doing areas of field that they're needed. So don't move down to a care worker job if you don't need to, because you can go for something bigger and better, and you know, get better money in the UK and more stability. So I would not risk it.
Thank you, because so many people are like, it's just the application process that is for 12 months, that they're going to give you the visa for more than at least a year or 2 years. You know,
But
like
it's up to
you can
3 years.
get a job for 2 years, 2-year contract or 3-year contract, being a healthcare worker.
It's very black and white, or it's very grey area in the fact that it says that you can get a visa for up to 3 years, up to 5 years. Now, if the job says for 1 year, it's not the client. The client doesn't give you the visa for 3 years. It's the Home Office. The Home Office will look, okay, the contract states you finish in December, so they might give you to February 2023, just 2 more months, and then you have time to find another job. You can extend it as many times as you like, as long as you meet the criteria of the 6145. If that 6145 carries on, the care worker one, and you keep on doing temporary extension, you can carry on. And if you meet 5 years, then you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. But at this moment, they're not going to give you a visa for 3 years. You wait till December. What are you going to do for 2 years? If the Home Office gives it to you, great. But I don't see why they would do that. Even with student visas, it's like saying to a student, you come for 1 year, but I'll give you a visa for 3 years. They're not going to do it. They only give a visa and then a couple of months after, and then you apply for your step. Because the UK only wants you to boost the economy of the UK. They want talented people to come and boost the economy. They don't want you to come and sit here on your backside and do nothing for 2 years. Yeah. So I haven't seen it yet. I've not seen anybody get approved for 3-year visa. Some people have come and they've only been approved in line with the criteria of what the job is, and a couple of months after it. But it might change. I don't know. I think it all depends on what the Home Office approves.
Wow. So guys, that part, that was one of the very, very stressful parts for me, because I've actually thought about it, and so many people think to like grab this as an opportunity. Oh, I'm already a student, I can just switch from student visa to be on the tier 2 visa and all of that. And I really had to talk to Sophia about it, because she has been in the industry for years, and then she's also into the recruitment agency, and they know most of the rules and regulations regarding this. And that's why I had to really, really speak to her about it.